Today's 5-minute update is the most important one for the week because the entire macro outlook just shocked everyone across the market. I'm going to show you guys why it's so important over the next 5 minutes, the key levels I'm watching on Bitcoin, and why the next 24 hours are absolutely critical. My name is Matthew Stella, market analyst at Coin Bureau Trading, also founder here at Empire Crypto Trading. And as always, everything I share on here is not financial advice. I'm sharing with you guys my own personal experiences and what I'm seeing on the charts. Let's get into it. Firstly, I want to bring your attention over to the order zone that we have been monitoring at $61,750. I've marked this out already. I've just done a full live stream on Coin Bureau about this, but looking at the level at 61,750 is critical. Why is it critical, you ask him? Because if price starts dropping below that level and closes below 61,750, then it's more probable that price is going to head even lower back towards the 60K region. Now, we've been following this every single day this week. Now, if this level here breaks, then 58K is back on the cards. But this is the part I want to cover off even more importantly, the macro outlook, how much it has shifted over the last 24 hours. Let me break this down for you. First thing, the European stock market absolutely tanked today after Trump said he's going to cut off Spain from US trade. That is absolutely huge in itself. Now, the macro environment plays a big fundamental factor from the risk appetite that goes into purchasing cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. The other big piece of the puzzle is the Japan and Korean stock market absolutely tanked again today. Now, there is a lot going on with the Japanese yields and the Japanese yen. I'm going to bring you through what that actually means very, very shortly. And then, of course, the big one that has just stamped the card for this whole macro outlook is US and Iran ceasefire is officially over according to President Trump. The memorandum of understanding has been completely violated. Iran hit a tanker in the Strait yesterday. Now the US has come out and said they will retaliate. And US President Donald Trump has just come out tonight saying they are going to strike Iran very hard. So I'm watching that one very, very closely because that there in itself can really destabilize the market. As we saw last night, we saw the price of oil jump more than 5%. And today it's up about 8 to 9% off the lows. I'm going to show you what that chart looks like very shortly as well because I was predicting a push off this level and now we've got it. The other big one is India's central bank is now backing a crypto ban. This is one of the world's largest economies. So that there in itself, again, is not great news. Now you layer on the fact of what is going on with the AI bubble as well. There is a whole thing that's starting to unravel. Me personally, when I go through all of this, and I said it today on my live stream with Coin Bureau and inside my Empire community, what is going on? There is right now no bullish sentiment in the market. I can't really justify any bullish news right now, and the chart is reflecting that. We can see it now. Prices come up. It double topped on this area here around 64,000, struggled to break out while sucking up a whole bunch of liquidity. And by the end, price is back down to where we saw the breakdown when we saw Mr. Michael Saylor, no sell Bitcoin, sell his Bitcoin earlier this week. So right now, this is the level that I'm watching for, closes below. That fails, 60,000's on the card. And if that lets loose, then 58K is back on. Now, as I promised, the oil market, this is the one I wanted to show you guys because this is a major bullish catalyst that is happening right now. And what I mean by that, bullish for oil, not bullish for the stocks, not bullish for Bitcoin in terms of risk assets. The level I was watching was around the $68 mark. That's where we're at the moment. I expect price to push back towards around $79 to $84. If that breaks above that $84 mark, it really does open up the gap on oil to head back towards the $100 mark. Again, this is not great for risk assets. This is something that I'm watching really closely. Please stay safe out there on the crypto markets. We typically do see risk assets get hit first when these things start to happen, i.e. the war starts to kick off again. We're having the BOJ talk about obviously interest rates rising again, US interest rates rising again, inflation potentially going up if the war continues as well. So there is a whole bunch of stuff going on at the moment. If you're appreciating these updates, make sure you like, you comment, you turn the bell on, jump into the Empire platform as well. We have a whole bunch of resources in there for you and a whole bunch of more updates that you can go through every single day. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next update.